Good morning all. It's been a long time since I've vlogged. I just haven't even really thought to pull up the camera because life's kind of come to normal, so I don't feel like that's very exciting. But maybe you want to see a normal day here at the Johnson's house in Thailand. So this morning I am making pancakes. I just got this transformer last night so I could use my sewing machine because I had to fix something. But now we can use all of our American appliances, so we are pretty excited about that. I'm really excited about that. The kids are really excited about smoothies again in our Ninja, and I'm actually gonna make some cookies today to send them with someone that's headed to Syria for the guys that are there, the team that's there, so that'll be good. I am making pancakes, and I'm also over here got starter for bread, the yeast in the thing, because when I go grocery shopping, the bread only lasts just like 4 or 5 days and then we run out of bread. And I didn't really feel like going to the grocery store, so I'm just gonna make some homemade bread. And then I also right here have strawberry sauce slash jam. The kids like to put the strawberry sauce on pancakes and then also maybe on jelly sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwiches sometimes, if we don't have other jelly. So getting that made for the day. And over here, we've got kids eating breakfast. And we are back into the rhythm of school. So they're starting with their math, and then we're gonna do all of our reading out loud this morning early. At 9 o'clock is the scheduled time for that in about 25 minutes. So that Audrey has to leave later. She's gonna help babysit some friends' kids. A kid, not multiple, just one child. So she's gonna leave at 12 to do that. So we wanna try to get all of our together work completed before then, so that we don't have to sit around and wait for Audrey to get back to complete school. So that's where we're at. I've been up for just about a little over an hour and a half. I started a load of laundry in the washing machine, and I gotta hang it up to dry while it's beautiful outside and get the good sun to dry things quickly. If you get it up in the morning, it will dry in a couple hours if the sun's out, so it's really nice. So that's always my goal in the morning, is to get a load of laundry hung up. Welcome to my new routine in Thailand. Oh, my transformer, I was gonna tell you. So, awesome story. I've never bought a transformer before. I don't even understand how they work. This is a step-down converter transformer, I don't know. And I was at the store, took pictures of the 3 things. I sent them to Kevin, who's in Syria, hoping that maybe he'd be online and he could help me figure out which one we needed. But he wasn't around to be able to check his phone or his messages at that time. Can you grab these for me? And so I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? So we went to another store that was nearby because I had to pick up some other things. And I was like, if he doesn't message back by then, I don't know what. Like, I really need a transformer because I really need to work my sewing machine. So I was weird praying about it, like, Lord, help someone to help us. And I thought, oh, I could probably message one of the guys from Okinawa and they could probably help me. So I messaged one of the guys, Josh Bonaro, and I was like, hey, I need help. But then I was like, oh, they're at night church. But they weren't at night church. I forgot that they were gone this week. But I, anyways, messaged him to be like, hey, I need help with transformer. And he was responding back. I saw the bubbles of hope on my phone that someone was gonna reply to me. When lo and behold, one of the guys that used to live in Okinawa, that's lived in Thailand for 9 years, comes walking by down, like, he's in front of me walking the opposite way and I'm going this way, and I was like, buddy, you can help me, it'll be awesome. And he looks at me and he's like, I need some cash because I can't get money out of my ATM and I gotta pay these people. So I was able to hook him up with a little bit of cash so he could get what he needed to get printed and paid for, and he was able to walk with me to the electronics store to talk me through like what size I need and depending on what kind of appliances I was going to use. So I went and I was like, oh, 500 volts, because I was thinking KitchenAid and sewing machine. And so I looked at both those things and both of them were under 500 wattage. So I was like, okay, I'll be okay. And then I got back in the car and I was like, oh, I need my Instapot and there's something else I thought. Oh, my Ninja blender. So I looked at those things and they were like 1,000 watts or 1,200 watts. So I was like, oh, my 500 watt one won't work. So then I had to go do my first return in Thailand, and I walked right back into that store and said I wanted to change to the higher one, and the lady was kind of like, I asked you if you wanted the 500 watt one, and I'm like, I know, but I changed my mind. So she was great. She returned it and I was able to get this gigantic, enormous one right here, step down converter. And then I had to like YouTube how to use it because there's like a switch on the back and I'm like, I don't know what to put on the switch. But then when I got home, I was trying to figure out how to use it. Kevin was actually available, so I just talked to him real quick and was like, hey, I need help. Those are the things that are hard when your husband's gone. There's lots of little things sometimes that I'm like, oh, this is a Kevin job, or Kevin would know how to do this, I don't know how to do it. But God is so good to provide people to help me, so I'm thankful for that. It's good. So I'll just take you along with us today and I'll give you a normal day in Thailand. It's really kind of boring. Not really, it's just life. It doesn't matter what country you live in, you still have to eat, you still have to do school if you homeschool, you still have to clean house, you still have to do laundry. So those are the kinds of things we're gonna do here. And we'll show you what it looks like in our new house. We did school reading and we are back in the kitchen. That's where I live. We're having egg salad sandwiches today. I just want to tell a big thank you to my brother Jason, who told me that if you put like a 1/4 cup of salt in with the water when you boil the eggs, the shells come off so easily. And it's so true. Look at my shells. They come in like half and half with a few little crumbs. So thank you, Jason. That has been a lifesaver while I was waiting for my Instapot to get here. But that's actually really easy, just to put it in the pot and let the salt do it. So that's what I'm doing. I have my jelly sauce is cooling, putting it in a jar, so it'll be good. I have too much of it though, so I gotta find another jar. And then our homemade bread is done. And we're gonna have homemade bread and egg salad sandwiches for lunch. You like it, huh?
Then we know how to buy bread, but we have to buy a thing to make homemade bread.
Yep.
More easier.
Yep. Audrey's finishing school. She's off to watch that kid soon. I gotta hurry. These girls are taking a play break. We still got some little girl reading to do that we need to do later, but they're on a play break right now. And see what's going on in this room. LJ's drawing. He won't show us his drawings though. He's drawing. He's been drawing all morning. And these guys have got Playmobil going on in here too. So that's what our day looks like. It's noon time in Thailand and I've got a mess to clean up. But I bought new bins, so I need to figure out how I'm going to store my school stuff. My goal this afternoon is to organize all of this shelf one more time and see if I can get all these school boxes put away. So if I get that done before bedtime, I will be super excited. It's haircutting time. We're gonna go out the store and to our neighborhood and get a haircut. I'll show you the after pictures afterwards. All the fun things about living in a new country, learning new places to get haircuts. First haircut in Thailand. It's pretty awesome. The guy forgot us learning how to speak English, so he helped us tell him what we wanted. Fish over there. There he is. Look at that, slicked up with gel. My boys should use gel more often. I never finished off my day the other day after the haircut, so I wanted to show you the boys' haircuts. They really like them. Yesterday a couple times they're like, I like my haircut. So check it out. These handsome boys. You pleased?
Yes.
Yes? Do you think we found our hair cutting guy?
Maybe.
Maybe? You want to try someone else?
Yeah.
Oh.
If there's someone better, I mean, we couldn't communicate with him, so we don't know if we're gonna have a guy there every time.
Yeah, but now that he's cut your hair, he knows what you like, so he can just do it again.
Yeah, but he might not remember.
Yeah, so it's kind of a cool experience. You go, like, when you're in a different country and you don't know the language, there's part of you that's like, okay, I just have to be adventurous. I just have to go and see what happens, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like LJ, they just sat him in the chair and went for it. They didn't ask him any questions and they just cut his hair and it turned out great. So it's kind of like, okay, this is what it's gonna be like. But we get there and in the chair getting his hair cut was this guy that spoke English. And so he introduced us to the barber. We learned his name. He asked us what our names were, And then before he left, he asked us what kind of haircuts the boys wanted. And so he communicated to the barber exactly what we wanted. And the barber, I think, did a great job. Afterwards, Titus was like a rock star with his gelled hair, and the barber took pictures with him and of him. I don't know where those pictures are gonna go, but he might be on some website somewhere. This American boy getting his haircut by the Thai guy. So I think it was a good, successful barber shop. You agree? Yeah, it was good. And then I said if I can get my shelves cleaned, I'd be feeling really bad, or much better, and getting things organized. So I wanted to show you my update in here. It's still a mess. I do want to hang that whiteboard right there. I have maps, as you can see right here, that need to get hung up as well. And then these 3 boxes really need to find a home, but I've kind of ran out of space up here. So I'm like, what do I do? This is, every kid has a school bin. So Natalie, Faith, Rui, and so on. Down below, these are books that like teaching answer keys. Up here we got our internet installed. That was yesterday's task, so we are official with internet, and that's just things we need, dictionary and some of Kevin's stuff. And then those 2 bins are manipulatives is one, and then the other one is read alouds, basically my bin of stuff that I need when I teach. So that's that. And then over here we have letter writing stuff with the pink pouch coming out of it. We have electronics, camera stuff, and then a bin for me and a bin for Kevin, just of our stuff that we have. That's this area. It's getting better. The grand scheme of things, it's kind of coming together. I still need to figure out some things. I really just need to wait until we have the money to buy the things that we need to get it. Oh, cool thing about internet is that I got a promotion deal, so for the first 12 months we get half off our internet. Normally it is 600 baht, 599 baht, but we get it for 299 and for the first 12 months. And 299 baht is equivalent to $9, so we are getting 4G internet for $9 a month, cable straight to our house. Pretty awesome. So that with our phones, that's an extra 100 baht per phone, so it's an extra $6. So about $15 a month takes care of our phones and our internet here in Thailand. Living in Thailand is really cheap. I've been trying to figure it out, and like just to pay for our house, electricity, water, that's about $1,000 a month. And then food, I think will be about the same, about $1,000 a month. So really, I think we need about $2,000, $2,500 a month to make it here. A little bit more if we want to start saving so that we can travel, or even just medical. Like the medical side's gonna be pretty expensive because we don't have insurance here. So we took LJ to get flu tested, and that cost us like $245 to get tested for the flu and to get medication. The medication was the expensive part. So I don't know how to make that cheaper, but I need to look into that because that's expensive. Times 7 if I have to have 7 kids go through things. The other kids just haven't been getting medicine, and they've been fighting it fine. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Oh, and then gas too. And I don't really know what we're gonna do with gas as far as gas money. Trying to figure that out. We haven't really traveled anywhere. I filled up the gas at the end of October, and I think I've gone 3 places. I can pretty much walk everywhere I need to go, so that should cut down on gas expenditures. But when I do fill up the car, it takes about $45, and so I don't really see us doing that more than like 3 times a month at the most. So we're looking at about $130 of gas a month, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so those are expenses. I know people have asked me, like, how much does it cost to live there? We're just beginning to figure it out because I'm just figuring out how to grocery shop, and we're just kind of, we're not like buying big purchases anymore. Like we have all the things that we need, so our grocery bills and stuff make a little bit more sense, or, you know, it gives us a better idea of what it would be like. So I rambled on, but that's that. If you're interested, I don't know if you are, but that's where we're at with that. God is good, He always provides, and today is Saturday. So I'm gonna finish this video that I started a couple days ago, just a normal day life in Thailand. Hope you enjoy. it's good to be settling in. Thanks for praying for us on this journey, and even for those who help provide for us so that we can do the things that God has called us to do. We appreciate you.